Tribal Review starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, welcome to Tribal Review. The Veterans Day Salute was last week. We'll have more details coming up on the show.
Also on the broadcast, we'll find out about the annual musical A Christmas Carol. All this and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Hey Porter Sage High School, I'm Michael Reddick. November is National Scholarship Month. If you are preparing to attend college, take time to visit Peyton Covert and the College and Career Advisor's office to find out what scholarships are available for you.
And I'm Michelle Crook. Today is Thursday, November 16, 2017, and here are top school news stories.
The Veterans Day Salute Assembly took place on November 10th in the PAC. The band performed the national anthem and the choir performed salutes for each branch of the military. Mr. Early was the MC for the assembly and welcomed and honored the guests and the students. Guidance counselor Mary Hay was the keynote speaker and spoke to the juniors and seniors in attendance about what it is like to be a parent of children in the military. There were 15 veterans in attendance that were recognized and honored during the assembly.
22 performers shared their talents at the Unity Talent Show on November 11th. The event raised $1,820 for the Gulf View Middle School in Florida to help with Hurricane Irma relief efforts. The money will be primarily used to provide day-to-day necessities for students who are still homeless due to the damage from the storm.
Coming up next, we'll have a preview of the annual music production.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more is the perfect place to celebrate your style. Visit the store to choose from thousands of designs to get digitally printed on shirts, hoodies, jerseys, and more. You can get apparel for your friends, family, clubs, and businesses. There are no setup or design fees and no minimums, so you can get as little or as many shirts as you want. Custom print your apparel and more at Big Frog, located at 2100 East Jackson Drive, Suite D in Independence.
Welcome back. The Theater and Music Department will be presenting A Christmas Carol on November 30th and December 1st and 3rd.
Tribal Review's Zach Erickson visited the Performing Arts Center to get a sneak peek at what to expect from the cast and crew.
Miss Hooter has been directing the musical for 8 years now. She explained how the production goes for the musical.
This year's production is A Christmas Carol. We auditioned second week of school. We started rehearsing every day after school, and we've been doing that since then, so we're in our third month of rehearsal. We have 41 people in the cast, over 15 people in the pit band, not to mention we have about 10 people in the tech crew. And so we have been building sets, making costumes, and doing all that stuff, and we are almost done. It's a Christmas show, which will be the first thing we've done in a long, long time. Hopefully it will be exciting.
Miss Hooter chooses the musical by a boy and girl lead. Athena explains how they prepare for the musical.
Well, we have rehearsal, and rehearsal is cool because you get to stay after, you get to hang out with your friends, and still be able to work on a project.
Rehearsal takes 8 weeks for the musical. Kylie feels the best part about the musical is being with her friends.
Just getting to hang out with your friends every day after school. It's literally just 3 hours where you can go and sit off stage and chat.
Charles Dickens' book, A Christmas Carol, was published in 1834, and the musical was produced in 1994 in Madison Square Garden. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Zach Erickson.
Thanks, Zach. When we come back, we'll have more school news for you and our weekly weather report.
Toscanos is the best place to get an upscale Italian dining experience with a hometown feel. Start out with enjoying delicious warm bread, while the cooks prepare your entree to be served to you fresh. Toscanos offers a vast menu of pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. They offer carryout and can cater to any event. Let Kirk and John give you a taste of Little Italy at Toscanos, located at 312 South Hudson Street in Buckner.
Welcome back. The JV Scholar Bowl team was in action at the Will Chrisman Junior Varsity Scholar Bowl tournament November 11th. The A team finished 3-4 while the B team finished 2-5 on the day. Individual scores were not kept, but rough estimates indicate that Alicia Hills led the A team and Noah Yeager led the B team. The A team, despite the record, had the third highest point total of the 20 teams at the tournament.
Miss Shropshire's English 2 class are reading the book Night by Elie Wiesel. It is about the author's journey through the Holocaust and how he survived. The class will be responding to this book in 2 ways. The first way is an essay analyzing the themes in the novel, and the second is a video project where they pick a person to highlight that has made a positive impact in their lives. Now it is time for today's weather report with Dakota Barrett. What's the weekend looking like?
It's not looking pretty bad, Michael. Now here's your weather forecast brought to you by the MSN Weather app. Looks like your current conditions are, your low is going to be at 49, and your high today is going to be 53. Now moving on to our satellite. As you can see, there's a lot of cloud coverage right here. Now moving on to our radar. Like I said, there's a lot of clouds and a lot of rain, but it seems to be moving to the east of us. Now moving on to our 5-day forecast. And looks like the weekend is going to be in the 60s, and then on Sunday we're going to drop into the 40s, and then we're going back into the 50s. And that's our look at the weather. I'm Dakota Barrett. When we come back, we'll have more stories in the Indian Sports Report.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Welcome back. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and students are preparing to spend the holiday with family and friends.
Chapel Review Roman Tinoco found out what you are thankful for in this Bomas Tom Tom Talk.
Students are getting ready for the Thanksgiving break. I wanted to know what you are most thankful for.
I'm thankful for auto boxes because I've dropped my phone so many times and it still looks brand new when I bring it out the case.
I'm most thankful for is having my family because they've always helped me through thick and thin. And I know they always have my back.
I'm thankful for my friend Lacey for always being there for me, being the realest friend I got.
I'm most thankful for my family because they're the ones that are there for me no matter what.
I'm thankful for having a car. It takes me from point A to B.
I'm thankful for my mom and my dad for being there. Had some rough times and they helped me out.
What I'm most thankful for is my family because they're there for me, and when I need them, they're there.
I'm most thankful for Chris Brown because he come in with the music.
I'm Roman Tinoco reporting for Tribal Review, and I'm most thankful for my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers. They're always there for me. They support me.
Thanks, Roman. Zach Erickson joins us now with the Indian Sports Report.
Thanks, Michael. All the boys' football results coming after these messages.
Come to the Tribal Perk located in the Commons concession stands. Drinks are made fresh and only cost 50 cents to $1.50. Get any flavor from caramel, mocha, and vanilla, and add whipped cream to any drink for free. Come to the Tribal Perk from 7:05 to 7:30 before school starts every morning.
Hey everybody, I'm Zach Erickson with today's sports report. The varsity football team lost to Staley 28-14 on November 10th in the Class 5 state quarterfinals games. The contest started with a bang as Dominic Myers scorched the Falcons on an opening kickoff with a 96-yard touchdown run for the game first score. Des Griswold scored the second touchdown for the Indians with a 78-yard passing touchdown from Ty Baker. The Indians held the Falcons to a 14-14 tie until the fourth quarter when Staley scored a 99-yard drive. Ty Baker finished the game with completing 10 of 21 passes for 108 yards. The Indians finished the season 9-3 record in the district championship. The Special Olympics team competed in a bowling tournament on November 4th at the Premier Bowl in Raytown. 3 students placed in the tournament, as Philip Bailey and Gabriel Bean placed third and Bailey Hall placed first. Hall now qualifies to compete in the state championship in March. Coming up on the Indian sports calendar for November 16th, the JV and varsity girls basketball team will face off against Pembroke Hill starting at 5:30 and 7 p.m. K4Y Sports will bring you live coverage of the girls varsity basketball game on NFHS Network. The coverage begins at 6:45 p.m. at nfhsnetwork.com. That's it for the Indian Sports Report. I'm Zach Erickson.
Thanks, Zach. Cross-country runner senior Haley Alvis signed her letter of intent to run with Missouri Southern State University in Joplin. Haley finished her cross-country career with the Indians as a 2-time state qualifier and earned all conference and all district honors. She will continue her high school career as a runner for the Indians track and field team this spring before leaving to become a MSSU Lion next fall.
The district is looking for your help in naming new early childhood center. Parents, community members, staff, and students are invited to offer suggestions for the new name by filling out the online form found at https://GL/forms/BDWR-QY4HOZX3KE6U2. The form will be open until November 19th.
Now it's time for this week's Tom Tom Talk with Elliot Minja and Mona Tuala.
They found out what kinds of Thanksgiving foods are your favorites.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner. We went out and asked students and staff what their favorite dish is.
I like ham, mainly because it's not turkey. I don't like turkey because it puts you to sleep, makes me really tired. But ham is good. I like meat, so yeah.
My favorite Thanksgiving meal is stuffing because my grandma makes it really well.
My favorite Thanksgiving meal is probably Pepsi ham because that's just it, my grandma always made it.
My favorite Thanksgiving meal is macaroni because my grandma makes the best and it's always the best meal.
Well, my favorite Thanksgiving meal might be mashed potatoes.
Favorite I have two. That would be fried turkey and macaroni and cheese.
I love Thanksgiving in general. I love the turkey, and my favorite part of Thanksgiving is mashed potatoes and gravy.
My favorite Thanksgiving dish is either chicken, ham, or turkey with gravy on it. Always the gravy.
It'll have to be turkey because, you know, I like hunting for turkey and it tastes just good.
My favorite Thanksgiving dish would probably be the cranberry sauce because I think it's fun that it comes out in the shape of a can and you can cut it up in little slices and it tastes pretty good too. So.
My favorite Thanksgiving meal is turkey and mashed potatoes. Reporting for Trial Review, I'm Elliot Mejia.
Thanks, Elliot and Moni. On this day in history, 1864, General Sherman and his troops began their march to the sea during the Civil War.
The ACT word of the day is incessant, which means non-stop.
Well, that's it for this week on Tribal Review. I'm Michael Reddick.
And I'm Michelle Crook. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.